Hello and welcome to another episode of Coin Talks with the Hallenbecks. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Tom Hallenbeck.
And we're here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, USA, headquarters of the American Numismatic Association.
Yeah, we're just a walking distance, so we can go visit their library at any time, about 2 blocks away, or about a 5-minute walk.
Today, we're talking about certifying coins through professional coin grading services, PCGS and NGC.
Yeah, the third-party grading services. Why are they here? And should you have your coins graded by them?
Really, what we would say as dealers is if your coin's not worth $100, it's probably not worth sending to certify.
Yeah, there's 2 reasons to send your coins for grading service. One is for authentication, and the other is for grading. The authentication part is to make sure the coin is real. A 1909 SVDB, a 1914D, a 55 double die cent, 1893 S Morgan dollar, things that are commonly altered, counterfeited. Those are the most important things to get authenticated right off the bat.
Additionally, if you just want to preserve your collection for personal reasons, if you want to have them all in nice holders, so that when you're showing them to friends and they're touching it around, then they're in that nice holder. But like I said, sometimes it's not worth sending it in for the cost. And let's talk through how much it costs to get a coin graded.
Well, through economy services, both through the 2 services we're going to talk about today, which is PCGS and NGC, they have very roughly similar costs to get them certified. For economy, which is a non-gold U.S. coin, they both use the same thing, it costs, for a value no more than $300, it costs about $25 to get it authenticated.
Alrighty. Why would you want to go with one company over the other?
Well, both PCGS and NGC are both big-time grading companies, and they certify millions of coins on an annual basis. So is there a big difference between the 2? Not really. They're pretty similar. There's nuances between PCGS and NGC. NGC happens to, in my opinion, they like originality, nice toning, satin finish surfaces. They really seem to like that a little bit more. PCGS really likes bright and flashy coins. If you're a collector of white Morgan dollars, or white, in this case, it's a commemorative $50, they really have a preference for that a little bit.
Great. Another thing is what type of coin you're certifying here. For some coins that you might have, like an ancient, that is only done through NGC here, so you wouldn't be able to go with the PCGS for that specific type of coin.
You got to realize that whoever's submitting the coins, you have to put everything in a different category. If you have a coin that's valued a couple $1,000, like a $20 gold piece, that can go in, that has to go in either regular or a gold bulk service. If it's a coin under $300 that's not gold, you can do it either one of the services. As the value goes up, they charge more. If you're doing a $100,000 coin, obviously you can't get it done for $20. If you have a $200 coin, you probably don't want to send it in express and pay $180 to get it graded. It's a lot easier to do it through the economy at about $25.
These services are a great way to truly get that grade. Maybe it will increase the value of your coin, or to get that special label for authentication reasons there. Maybe you have an error or variety that, people might not believe you if it's truly that correct variety until it is certified by one of these companies.
Yeah, we see a ton of counterfeits all the time, so we want to make sure it's real, and the people want to make sure that they're getting a real coin. So like this set here, this is a complete set of Lincoln cents that walked in from 1909 to 1940, and you say, hey, it's not complete. Well, this is the set that walked into our shop, and these are the 2 coins out of this whole set we deemed worthy of authentication purposes. If it's a 11D, 11S, a 15S, a 22D, yeah, they might be $20, $30, $40 coins, but it doesn't make sense to spend $20 or $25 or more to get it graded. A 1909 SVDB, we got in this batch here, it's an $800 coin. Yes, it's worth getting authenticated. This 14D, where the spot is over there, it's still a $200 coin, but we wanted to get that authenticated also. And the reason is there's a lot of counterfeits. It's easy to take a 1944D, scrape off the front and the back of that 4, and voila, it becomes a 1. So the 14D is a commonly altered coin. The SVDB in here is they could take a 1909 VDB, add an S mint mark, and becomes rather than a $5 coin, it becomes a $500 coin or something thereabouts. So those are 2 coins that we got graded mainly for authentication purposes.
On that note of, getting a coin graded, you can get anything in the world graded. Right here I have a 1946 cent graded, and the nice part about these services is you can use your smartphone, you can scan the barcode on here, and it'll tell you more about your coin. I'm looking at my phone and it says my PCGS price guide value is $12. Well, that's not worth it to certify this coin, to spend $20 to $30 on it, for them to say this is a $12 coin, which honestly is about double what I would retail it for.
Yeah, and sometimes people, they look at a coin and they're sure that's an MS69, and they're just sure of these things. Most of the grading services most people send them through dealers like us. And part of the service that we offer is we will look at it and say, hey, it's not worth it. You see this mark on the cheek, or if should you get this coin, this is an original mint set, should I get this 1956 $50 authenticated? And you go, well, it's okay, but it's not that nice. It's a $40 coin. Is it worth spending $25? But a lot of people want to they think it's going to be grading that 68, 69, 70. And on for the classic coins, that's a pretty hard grade to get.
As compared to a lot of the modern stuff, World War II and after, there's a lot of stuff out there, and a lot of it is in fabulous condition. It's probably not worth spending the money. Your dealer should have that conversation with you of, hey, you're going to spend, $30 on your cent, and it's going to retail for $6. Up to you if you want to do that choice there.
Yeah, when we go through, they're required to put in 2.5 by 2.5 hole flips like these.
We want to show you this as well. As dealers, we got that carbon copy paper. If you join on your personal time and as a member of one of these, you're probably going to be doing it online, but this is the traditional way to send in coins.
Yeah, and the other thing is you got to realize, if you're sending in registered mail, we use FedEx through an insurance. We can go up to $50,000 per package. That it costs about $40 round each way. So if you're doing one coin and sending it in, it's going to cost you $80 in postage to get it. So it doesn't make sense to do that. If I'm going to I try to fill up an invoice. If I'm doing 20 coins, it reduces the postage amount per coin when we send them in.
So in brief, when we do this, we're going to need, of course, the date, the mint mark, the country of issue, the denomination. Is there a specialty to it? Is it a double die? If you want that specialty label, and then an insurance value. If something ever happened, how much is this coin insured for? And that's going to be determining, again, if you're a regular coin versus an economy coin. And
most of the dealers, they'll go through the gray sheet, and you don't want to over-insure your coin because it'll knock up. If you have a 1955 double die, yes, it could be a multi-$1,000 coin. If you have a 1914D in circulated condition, the only way it's going to be multi-$1,000 coins, it's in spectacular condition. An average circulated one should go in the economy way. So hopefully the dealer could help you out in submitting them and make sure whether it's worthwhile. For modern coins, they're almost all going to be 69s or 70s. If you have a 68, you have one of the worst ones in existence.
We're talking about like proof silver eagles, all of those ones, they should all be uncirculated coins there.
Yeah, well, we mainly submit classic U.S. coins, and that's usually what our specialty is when we submit coins, and that to me is the more interesting coins to submit.
We submit about 300 a month, so if you have any further questions, leave a comment below asking, what should you do with your collection, what you want to hear more about, and we'll see you next time.
All right, thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you.